Hey everyone, welcome to this full moon Sidereal Astrology report. This is for August 18th of 2016. I'm Athen, and this is for Sidereal Astrology. If you are new to the channel, be sure to check out the link down below because the signs are different. All right, so we have a full moon here today right on the cusp between Capricorn and Aquarius. Literally right on the cusp, right in between these two constellations in the sky. So what we've got here is we've got the Capricorn energy, which we've already become sort of familiar with these past couple days, which is about mastery. You know, this is about the discipline, patience, persistence that is needed in life to cultivate those things that are our highest values. You know, this is considered the top of the chart from the Zodiac wheel. So, but it does take that, you know, and it's seen by the goat, which is about testing things in our life to make sure that they're stable. And the things that aren't stable need to be, brought back into stability. And so this full moon is an excellent time to do a status check, as all full moons are. You know, it's a status check of where we can examine our life, and I think here where we can have more stability, where we can test the foundations of things, see what's shaky, what's not, and those things that are shaky, you know, really fortify, put energy into building for the long term. And that can be, you know, personal within us, and it can also be outside of us as well if it's any particular thing. Do watch your weekly to see which house this is associated with, but collectively, certainly this disciplined, patient, and persistent energy of Capricorn. Now, the other side of it is Aquarius, which is about free-spiritedness. And in fact, these two signs are very different, but there is one link that makes this very clear, and this is that Saturn traditionally rules both Capricorn and Aquarius. And as we all know, Saturn is about those Capricorn things of patience, persistence, hard work. Right now, a lot of this has to do with the deeper values in our life with Saturn and Scorpio. You know, it's so important right now that we build things that are based on what really matters to us and the truth of things that are based on openness and vulnerability and, you know, deep intimacy with ourselves, others, and whatever it is we're involved with. You know, it's got to be based on that truth. But anyways, the other side of Saturn that's not often talked about is that Saturn, metaphorically speaking, wants us to build things that are based on our freedom. You know, if we're building things, you know, we're creating the stability, if it's not based on the actual foundation of who we are, which is Aquarius, it's that individuality, it's the true self, then that's not a very good foundation to be building upon. So that's a good way of looking at this full moon, is that we need to be building these foundations based on who we truly are, the expression of our higher selves here, which is that Aquarius energy. Now, the full moon is going to be sextiling up to Uranus, who is the modern ruler of Aquarius, who has been in Pisces. Okay, and Pisces is about letting go. It's about detachment, and Uranus here has been helping us do just that, you know, to find the freedom, because again, individuality, freedom, higher self, of being in the present moment, of accepting things in our life, of really surrendering to that divine process, as it were. So definitely free-spirited. I mean, it's seen by both Aquarius and the sextile up to Uranus. The sextile is more of just this opportunity. You know, it's this opportunity for change, opportunity for freedom in our life to change things. And it may not be easy because all these outer planets are very deep, but there's an opportunity for that. And in Pisces, to have more peace in our life, more tranquility. And, you know, it's a great time, as all full moons are, to examine and see where we can create this change. Because, again, it's like a status check. And now for the next 2 weeks and really for the next 6 months, we can be continuing to cultivate these insights. All right, so that's the full moon in a nutshell. It's an almost eclipse. The eclipses will be next month. The first one will be September 1st, which will be the next new moon / solar eclipse we'll be having in 2 weeks. But this one slightly, which could mean that it is quite transformative compared to most full moons. So this could be a transformational time of, again, making change that could be significant along the life journey. All right, so that's the full moon. Here are the aspects so you can see it. The full moon will be at 0707 Eastern time. And there's that sextile up to Uranus as the moon does approach the full moon phase We are still somewhat in a Venus trending up to Pluto energy, so it's still an excellent day, just like it was yesterday, to perhaps make some change with our values. Maybe make some change with relationships, or maybe our perspective of relationships are changing. Pluto is very deep, and it is about making that change within self. But in a trine, it can be easy to do this. So still an excellent day to make that change within ourselves, to really cultivate those true values of ours. But it does take that awareness of what those values are, which does make it a good time to do that inner examination, that inner awareness, and acceptance that does lead to change there. And it could quite literally mean changes with our relationships and changes with values as well. And it's a great time to really get intimate, get open, and really share how we feel with those close to us. All right, so that's that aspect. I also want to mention too, of course, that the sun is in Leo with this full moon. So it is always about balance, with all this outward energy, Capricorn, future, Aquarius, these higher ideals, our true self. Everything here is rooted in our self-expression right now. So it's important that we balance all that stuff with the more immediate self-expression, that we're focused on the things that we enjoy. We're focused on expressing ourselves at the moment. In fact, with the North Node transiting Leo, there's a lot to be learned about this over the next year plus. So yeah, that helps balance it out. This is the focus and awareness of ourselves, because only these future things, even these aspirations of Aquarius and our true self, it can only come from, and it is really only linked with our true self-expression. So there was really just a paradox here, that they're really just two sides of the same coin, that what the future holds and what the community needs and the world needs from us, which is Capricorn and Aquarius, has to be rooted in our self-expression, what we enjoy, and those interests as well. All right, so I hope you guys have a fantastic full moon. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow.